Jasper. No, he's busy. How's it going, everyone? Brian Harvey here. Can't see your comments. I'm doing this from Streamlabs on the phone. I'm just sitting there watching Apple TV, and I've just come across a video on a channel called Hip Hop News Uncensored, and this was on the 24th of April, would you believe? I think that's the start of my hacking date, just before the 26th. So it's nothing, but you know, to me, it sort of means something, and especially with what's being said on this video. The video that I'm watching is called Coolio Breaks the Oath, Exposes Disturbing Sex Acts He Was Asked to Perform. So basically what I'm saying to you is I want you to listen to it anyway. I'm going to play it so that you can hear like what he's saying and the similarities in, you know, what I've been saying with the red rooms and high up people and people trying to get me in that circle, yeah, as trying to get me in the circle. Someone's trying to get me in the circle, Jasper. Trying to get me in their club, basically. And if you want confirmation of that, you know, Daniela, you've heard it for yourself. You've heard it for yourself. So the proof's there, you know, with other celebrities corroborating what I'm saying. And we're sitting there watching this video, and I thought Coolio talking about breaking the oath. And I've seen a video on that before, made by the Black Child, breaking. I think was it the Black Child? I think it was. It was called Breaking the Oath, and it was about Tupac. And this is Coolio, and I remember him when he did Big Brother, and that was when Obama got in, and he was on there because he was crying and that, like, yeah, I can't believe we got a black president. Obviously, it was a big moment for black people, with something like that happening. You know what I mean? And rightly so. But I mean, even Obama, no one really trusts him. But you know what it signified to black people around the world. It was like, you know what I mean? We got someone who's finally in power, so I can understand that. But anyway, it was on Big Brother, and that was Channel 4. That was what I got asked to do. So there's just similar little, you know, our paths crossed on. I'm sure I've met Coolio, man. I've been somewhere where he was, because we was all around at the same time, Gangster's Paradise. It was probably like somewhere in Germany, something like that, a Bravo show or something like that. I've definitely been in the vicinity of this man anyway, and I like him, big tune. I covered it a few years ago, but I called it Pie's Paradise because I was having some problems with a YouTuber called Pie Zygote, and he likes to have a sing in that, so I covered the song and changed the lyrics. He loved it. But I want you to watch this video, right? This is my point. I want you to watch this and listen to what he's saying. This ain't coming from me. This is coming from Coolio, right? So listen to what he says about the industry, and you know you'll learn that it's not just me saying it. This is an American. I think it's a lot worse in America. I've got to be honest. But it is just as bad over here. It is. It's just America's bigger. But listen to what Coolio has to say, all right? All right, check this out.
Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
You've been in the industry a long time. How was it in the music industry? That whole conversation about the gatekeepers real, you know, the rituals, things people got to do, blood sacrifice thing. I don't know if you got into all that, but can you kind of go there, being as though you were in the belly of the beast in the music industry?
I've read about all of that, and I only can say my truth, and you would think that with the height of success that I had and the things I was able to do, the amount of records I sold, and actually the amount of I don't want to say political power, but the amount of social power that I was able to achieve, you would think that I would be a prime candidate for this, just to be, so we could say you could call it something to be a member of the Illuminati or a member of the elite society or whatever. You would think that they would come at me, and I think they did it sideways though. Nobody never got at me directly and said, "We want you to join us, and we're doing this."
Come at him sideways.
But I will tell you, I've had motherfuckers come at me on some weirdo shit, like on some gay shit. I've had motherfuckers come at me on some, "Oh, you should do this" type shit. And I was like, what? Man, why the fuck would I do that? That make no sense. I view that as being inhuman.
So what is he talking about there? Like, why the fuck would I do that? Like, that's inhuman. Is he talking about child abuse there? I believe he is. I believe he is. Sorry, I need an ashtray here, man. Yeah, I believe that's what he's talking about. Anyway, let's carry on.
I view that as I would never do that. So, and then right when there was some things that I was trying to do that I felt were important, things that I felt would help other people, shit started happening to me. Went to jail for some bullshit. Got convicted. Well, not necessarily convicted, but because I didn't do no real time, but little shit started happening.
See the similarities so far. Yeah, he done time, like you said. It weren't some big time, but what I get from that was just enough to let him know, just enough to let him know. Yeah.
And I didn't even address the shit really, because who the fuck, when you're a celebrity, bro, when something happens, whether it's true or it's not true, once it's been said, for most people it's true, because people don't do research to find out if something is true about a person or not.
I do.
Whatever they hear, they deem it to be truth. So I didn't go hard on, oh, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. It never happened. I just let the shit die down, continued on my life. Also, I'm at a point right now in my life where there's a lot of shit I know that I want to tell people. It's a lot of things that I want to teach, but I'm afraid. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm scared because I got 4 grandchildren, and I got children that are in this world. I got people I care about, and I got.
And now the weather
at Focus Casino.
Got people that I care about that don't necessarily believe what I believe.
Yeah,
and I'm not. I have no fear of death, and I think that those that would oppose my beliefs, they've probably done enough. If somebody's after me or if somebody's watching me, then they know enough about me to know that I have no fear of death. So killing me don't mean shit. It just confirms that what I said was true. But I do have a fear of them hurting my family. So I'm quiet about certain things. I don't talk about everything I know because I don't want nobody in my family to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen to my people. And if I owe them anything, I owe that to them. I owe them their lives, to be able to live their life and not be subjected to any type of harm because of something I did or said. It's already happened once. My oldest son did some time in prison, and he shouldn't have. It was his first offense. And I was going to court, and I seen people having cases that were way worse than his. and not even being their first offense, and them getting off. And they didn't have a better lawyer than he had. Some of them had fucking PDs, but they got off because, well, whether they got off or not, it didn't matter to the world now. But by them doing what they did to my son, it made me kind of shut the fuck up. I stopped talking about what I was talking about at that time because I felt like I was being,
Targeted.
Listen, I could be making this shit up in my head. It could be something. I realized that I will never know whether it's true or not. But just to make sure that it didn't happen again, I backed off. And now let me say, when I backed off, shit stopped happening. So I'm more inclined to believe that maybe I was right. Like I said, I can't say if it's true or not, but like I said, those things stopped happening to me. That kind of shit stopped happening to me. I stopped getting them weird messages. I stopped getting them weird emails.
Do you get any tuna sent to you?
I stopped having that feeling of being watched. You know what I mean?
See?
So, it is what it is, but at the same...
See? It's not just me. It's any celebrity that have seen things and could be a threat. Yeah? And even though he's American, it's the same shit, mate. It is the same shit. They do the same shit to the same type of people, i.e. celebrities that have, been asked things or have seen things like the Red Room, and then you go to speak about it. Now look at the similarities. You just get targeted. He would have got targeted by his administration, and I've been targeted by ours. Yeah, we're only halfway through. Let's keep going.
Time, I often wonder why if people get on the internet and they say shit just for attention, or they make up shit so that people will want to listen to what they have to say.
Yeah.
And I bet you in at least 70,
Angela.
70, 85%, 70 to 80% of the times, they're doing it to get some fucking attention.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 10% of the time, people are telling the truth. I've seen some crazy shit. Bro. I seen some shit like, wow. I seen some shit that made me go, what the fuck? Is this really happening right now?
Is it fair to say, Coolio, that your celebrity is the reason why your voice is in danger? Like, is you speaking out?
Say it one more time.
You being the celebrity that you are, and you being having the platform that you do, and your word obviously getting some masses and speaking somewhat to power, is that the threat that comes to you, and is the threat that is to them? Like, is your celebrity the reason why you feel as though you can't speak, and your family's life could potentially be in danger? Is that the reason? So in itself, it occurs.
Yeah. At one point in my career, people was fucking really listening to me, and they were really taking to heart what I had to say. People believed in me. And when I started doing music, I did music. I made music because I wanted to be heard as a man. I felt like that what I had to say could help people, and it might be important. I had information, or I pay attention, and I might be able to help people. When I went platinum on my first album. When I went platinum, that meant that I went double platinum actually. That meant that I sold 2 million records. Now maybe, who knows? Maybe one person bought 100 copies. But who knows? But for all intents and purposes, then that means that 1 million people at least heard my voice and heard my point of view from a musical standpoint. I've always been of the belief that if you have the opportunity to reach that many people, then you have the obligation to give them something that they need. Now, with music, you give people what they need because people hate. Most people don't like what they need. People like what they want. So I tried to mix it up. I tried to give people some of what they wanted, some of what they needed. I tried to create this balance.
At William Hill Vegas.
And now an
New
advert.
Strike Gold gives you even
See,
more
it's
chances to
frightening. The similarities are just.
win.
So that's why I came out with the records the way I came out with them. I do some fun shit, try to do some heavy shit, do some fun shit, do some heavy shit.
See, break it up, man, because otherwise it gets too depressing.
That was my belief. I felt that was my obligation to the listeners or to my core fan base. I had the obligation to say something that they could use in their life on a daily basis to help them, not just do some shit that was fun or do some shit that was funny or do some shit that was gangster. I had to do some real shit too. So, and a lot of people don't give a fuck. All they do is give people what they want. And
that's called playing the game.
If you look at music now, if you look at the world in general, from what I see, the balance is fucked up right now. If there's a such thing as evil and there's a such thing as good, with this hand being good and this hand being evil, then fucking evil's up here and good's good's up here and evil's outwinning like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Evil is fucking winning right now.
Evil's taken over, mate.
I don't know what y'all see from what I see.
Yep.
Evil is fucking winning right now.
Yep. And see, everyone fucking sees it.
Music is part of that.
Yep.
Music fucking influences people.
Yep.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yep.
A lot of people try to say, "Oh, it's not my responsibility to teach your children," or it's not what I say don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I say what the fuck I want to say, and blah 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 blah. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. What you say, especially if you're as popular as a Eminem or a 50 Cent or a Kendrick Lamar or a Coolio, a Ice Cube, if you're that fucking popular, then what you say has some bearing and some merit. And these children, people's children and grandchildren are fucking listening to what you have to say.
Yep. Come on, man, with the blood in his trainer and that, and pole dancing.
It's your responsibility to give them some of what they need, and that's how I feel about it.
Yep. There you go. So there's another celebrity, right, who has made it to a certain level, and then, well, fucking, you have to turn your back on that shit, innit? Because to make music and to carry on, because people say to me, "Oh, you ain't got to do all that now." Do you know what I mean? Just release stuff on the internet and do that. And it's like, no, because at some point things have to go to a certain level, and success means, what for me to be successful again, right? It is probably what a lot of people's example of that would be. He's come back, rested, had an holiday, probably tanned up and that, fucking got a suit on. We saw him on fucking Piers Morgan, talking about his life, and then, a song in the charts, because if you do make it successfully, even if you've done it on the internet, there's going to come a point where it's like, "Oh, ITV want to send a car for you. Would you like to come to us?" And I say that because that's the mainstream crossing into my success path again. And there is no way that after X amount of success, even if you built it yourself on the internet and you just wanted to exist there, and because I was already out there before, that mainstream world will start to be like, oh, do you want to come and, we want Loose Women want you on, or one of these type scenarios. And then for me, that's like, you're back in again. You're in the mainstream again. If you're going to go and do Loose Women and go and talk to Schofield on the settee and that in the morning, then you might as well go fucking fully in. So that's why I've not, it's gone. Them, putting music out commercially with the intent to get as big as you can and make as much money as you can, like, that's gone. That's gone. And that now, that number one, I class it as, I'll just tell you straight, innit? God tells me you can't have money again, right? That's how it is. I give you your life back, didn't I? I gave you yourself back, your fully self-functioning self that can still sing, but there's a bigger point to it. It's what I feel I'm being told, fucking call me mad if you want, yeah? But when I hear people like Coolio talk the way he's talking, he's got a conscience. I've got a conscience. And you see where the conversation always ends up on there. It always ends up back on the focus of, I've seen some fucked up shit, and then it comes down to kids. Yeah, and why, and when he says to him, why would I do that? He doesn't say what it is, why would I do that? But then goes on to say, that's inhumane. The conversation ended talking about kids, so it's safe to say that, when you get to a certain level in the music industry, you're going to get people coming at you, first of all, probably indirectly, sideways, as Coolio says. And I've had that sideways shit. Yeah, I've had that sideways shit. Even from someone out of my own band, I've had that sideways shit, yeah? And that in itself is like, the fuck? So I can completely understand, I don't know why I keep pointing at that because he ain't on there now, I'm fucking up there in the corner, but I can completely understand, the way that he's talking and how far he can go. I've gone past it. I told you what I see in the Red Rooms, innit? Didn't see any sex, but there was 2 minors, Prince Andrew and Ghislaine. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, because I'm at where he's at. Yeah, and he's got a duty to, you've had some of what you wanted back in the 90s, yeah? You had some of what you want, now it's time to give you what you need, right? And what you need is the real information, and that's what, there's a little bundle on the floor over there, yeah? That's what that brings to the table. Private criminal prosecution, yeah? Scotland Yard, our own establishment, our own administrations, all colluding against me. The mainstream media, the court system, the CPS, can't get a lawyer. You've had a couple of big lawyers round you. Not there now though. Yeah? Gatekeepers. Don't let him go through. Same shit Coolio's really talking about, you know what I mean? I knew they were listening to me, he was saying. Now I'll come online and say things like that, and I'll get Angela Power Disney's or, her band of trolls and people that are associated to her coming online trying to talk like, oh, you're paranoid, you need to do this, you need to do that. But people keep telling you over and over again. There was one from Disney the other day, although I don't believe that. I ain't going to play that one actually, because I ain't got no faith in that girl who's coming out talking ex Disney child actor. Yeah, I ain't even going to say her name because it's come from, I don't believe it. I don't believe in her. The way she's talking, she's too over the top. Like, she's gone God and talking about doing the right thing, but when I watch her doing it, I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not feeling real from her. She's talking, but she's also an actor. See, that's the thing. I'm not an actor. You ain't seen me in no fucking films. I've made music videos, but it's not acting, is it? You know what I'm saying? There's not really dialogue and shit going on and having to hold it. I'm not an actor. This ex-person from Disney is an actor. Coolio's not really an actor. I mean, he may have been in some stuff, but I class him as a music artist. I wouldn't class him as, yeah, Coolio, that big film star. No, he's a music artist. He may have had a cameo in something and that, you know what I mean? But to me, he's a music artist, not an actor. And they keep giving us a lot of actors that are claiming to be exposing things. Phone hacking. The Leveson inquiry was full of actors. Jude Law, Sienna Miller, Steve Coogan, Hugh Grant. It was just full of actors. Yeah? You had a playwright live tweeting the hacking trial, an ex-playwright. What does that tell you? And then you got hacked off. I've caught them out. I've shown you. You've heard the phone conversations. I'm just glad that you can all see the outcome, because the other side are classing it as a win when I don't get through to you or I'm held down. But here's the thing, it's been going on for so long that if they don't do something this time fast, it is going to come back and bite them in the arse. That has already started unfolding, that biting them in the arse, because I know it's biting them in the arse because no one's talking to me, no one's dealing with me. Yeah, and I know I'm in that strong phase of it right now because your family don't understand. All of a sudden, Brian's a problem. You know what I mean? We don't know how he's, what his mood's going to be like today. I'm sick of being that person that everyone else talks about. Oh, we don't know, no one knows what to do, Brian. You know what I mean? None of us know what to say. Oh, cheers, thanks for your fucking support. You know what I mean? But I'm in that phase, aren't I? I'm in that phase where no one's supposed to understand. No one's supposed to get, yeah, he's losing the plot. You've lost the fucking plot, Brian. I'm just sitting, and I'm in it. I'm amongst it 24/7. I've got knives plotted all over the place, yeah, just in case. Yeah, like, and people can, read into that and go, well, he ain't had records out for a little while. Oh, look, it's got fucking bearded up and that. No, it ain't going too well. I'm fine. It's what these people have done to me. I'm fine. You want to take the stress away and take all this fucking threat away. I've been holding it, mate, for fucking, well, in front of you lot for 10 years, but fully I've been holding this shit 30 years, and it's going to take a toll on someone. But I ain't done too bad, you know what I mean? I get macheted in the head, I come back. Yeah, I get run over by fucking my own car, I come back. I've got a job to do, and he's right. If you're a celebrity and you've reached a certain height, I'm not talking about me being 5'6". We're talking about a certain height within success. You hear me say it to you all the time. I sold 22 million records. How come I'm on benefits? Now the trolls will come in to fuck with your head and go, you're a fucking idiot, washed up pop star, blah blah blah. But in the same breath, they'll big you up as well, and that's where people like Angela Power Disney come into it. That's their little mind game. I watched her do it to Paddy Conroy on that thing that me and Nikki reviewed. She tries to steer a conversation. She's one of them, and she's just one of many. But you're seeing them all over the internet. These people, these diverters, and they come out. They're unreasonable. They spread lies. My nan does not know, or did never know, Violet Cray. Right? So, the untruths that come out, because when I want to have a tattoo one day, the geezer in there's bigging up the fucking pictures that are on the wall, saying they're from Reggie and Ronnie, and I'm like, what, fuck off, you don't know him. And because I've gone and met someone, and also I've met Dave Courtney, I've met him before, I'm in his fucking book. I went to a radio station to do a fucking interview with my ex-manager, and he turned up at the radio interview and all that because we was talking to ex-cons on a phone conversation for a radio thing. Well, my idea, my manager took me there. Do you know what I mean? Dave was there. Do you know what I mean? We took a fucking a picture for his book and all that, but you got Angela Power Disney sitting there going, there's a connection and blah. Am I fucking 5? I don't know, but what, I'm MI5? Am I? Is that what it is now? Because if that's what you're saying, We really need to start taking a look at these people that are saying these things, because you can't just come out with anything, because that's what she's implying. I think Brian's compromised. Am I? Well, let's see it then. Do it. Let's see me compromised. Let's see it. Do it. Do it, man. Do whatever you think you got. I'm pretty sure you would have done it fucking ages ago. But if you think you got something, crack on. Crack on. I'll stand off anyone. Anyone. Yeah, because when you tell the truth, that's what you do. And I'm going to be put off by my thinking that you're going to go, oh, people are going to think that of me. If I get into a row with these people, man, I'm way past that. Yeah, I went past that fucking part 10 years ago, mate. And they're saying, don't put the mole care notes online. They're going to imprison you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I just thought it was important to show you that. Yeah, and that there's other celebrities out there that want to say something and they can't. And they can't, because those ones will be compromised. Yeah, but people can't believe it. Oh, surely they've got something. Go on then. Crack on. Crack on. When you're ready, mate. When you're ready. I love you to do that, because when you do that and you make my name go worldwide and pull me right into this stuff, and you lose against me, and then I come with all the overwhelming evidence that's sitting down there, bang, 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 have that, have that, have that, have that. What are you going to do then? So these people have got to tread very, very carefully when it comes to me. So they'll send people round, hey Brian, here's some free weed. Oh, I've got that for you. Oh, I'm going to sell my house and donate it to your channel. You fucking cocksucker. You fucking cocksucker. You soon run away when I pulled the knife out though, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only way to deal with some of you people sometimes. Yeah? You come to me, I think I'm under threat, you come to my house, I'll fucking have ya. I'll fucking have ya. Because I ain't joking. I'm the one out here that ain't joking. Yeah? And if you come to attack me, or you try something, I know I'm being watched. I know nothing's changed. You still ain't got no respect for me. You have no intention of sorting this case out. And it is fully up to me, left to my own devices, to bring this about however it's got to be brought about. So you make your moves. You keep watching me. Yeah, can watch me have a wank if you want later on the internet if you want. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, mate. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the one that says no to you people. Yeah, you're not going to intimidate me. I'm waiting for a bloodbath of a fight. Yeah, at the very end of this, when I'm prepared in my mind. Why do you think I'm so dizzy? Because I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to make your move on me. Yeah, because I know something's got to give at some point. More and more of this shit's coming out. And sooner or later, something else is going to happen. Either phone hacking's going to come up again in the investigation into Jill Dando. Or something. Watch, yeah? Just watch me end up right in the middle of it. And also, keep an eye on the treatment that I get. Yeah, you've already been watching it for years, but trust me, more to come. More to come. Because I ain't shutting up. You ain't intimidating me. Fuck you. Yeah? Send me some more tuna, you cunt. Yeah? I need more of it. Don't just send me 3 little tins, you fucking cheapskate fucking ginger bitch. I need more of it, yeah? So send more of it, you shit cunt. And if you got any weed, fucking send that as well. Yeah, just send it. Don't turn up at my house. Just fucking send it, yeah? And then we'll come on there and we'll review what you've sent. Yeah? Cheers. Thanks a lot. It's been great talking to you. And remember what I said, though? Remember what I said? Go and check out that interview yourself, Coolio. It's quite new. Have a look. Coolio exposes... Just type that in YouTube. Coolio exposes... what was it? I'll tell you again. Let me just tell you one more time. It was called Coolio Breaks the Oath. Just type that in. Coolio Breaks the Oath. And Drew Barrymore's been cancelled as well. Another satanic bitch. Good. Hope they all get fucking cancelled. Fucking nonce cases. Alright, see you later, people.